Well, today's been a putz around kind of day. Not doing anything really major that was worth recording or letting anybody know about. Just trying to get caught up on some more of our farming chores and maintenance. Did a little bit of work on the round baler in there. Did a little bit more work on our new project tractor, that International 886 that I brought home last week. And now we're going to make our cows very happy. Here they are out here in this lot outside the barnyard where they've been most of the winter. They were on some grass down the road in what we call the winter pasture. Took them off of there about 2 days ago because they had it grazed down. So I just put some more baleage out in back of the barn in the head gate feeder 2 days ago, and they went through that already. They're jealous because they can see the other cows down there in that separation pasture. So why don't you come on down with me and we're gonna see how energetic these cows are. They're just standing around now, just mooing, bitching, moaning, complaining because they want to be on grass like what's on the outside of the fence. So let's go make them really happy, and we're going to move them into one of the rotational pastures that we have them on between now and October. And when they get out on that grass, wait till you see how they react. Hey ladies, how are you? Here we got Velvet and Impa and Bertha, little Squirt and Yin Yang. These are the ones down here in what we call a separation pasture. We keep them away from the bull for obvious reasons. Yeah, and you can hear them. They're all ready to come down across here to get over into the rotational pastures for the season. Got to move some fences around, and they come right down this cattle crossing here, or runway. And we're going to work them into this rotational pasture here that's more than ready, a lot earlier than normal. This is the one we call the pond pasture for obvious reasons. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a pond down there to the right. So forages in here, we've got some red clover, some orchard grass, endophyte-free fescue, and a little bit of white clover. There used to be some alfalfa in here. It's still kind of sporadic, but this is really doing well for this time of the year. Had plenty of moisture and lots of warm days in early spring, a real mild winter. So let's get these fences moved around here, these spring wires. Make sure they have access to the water. We'll show you that up this runway here. And then we'll get the ladies and the bull run out into this pasture, and they are going to be so excited for the first grazing of the season down here in our pond pasture. This is one of the best waterers that we have ever used. It's our shared waterer. We have it here so that Impa and the rest of the little girls can have access to it. It's electric free, and this thing has worked for the last 2 winters without electric to keep it heated. Basically, it's a frost-free hydrant, like a water cup. Cows push down on that with their nose. The water fills up, they drink, and it shuts off when they're done, drains out. So every time they come over here to get a drink year-round, it's clean, fresh water. So now, this is back over into the pond pasture. As you can see, these forages are knee-high to me. So definitely ready to be grazed. This is the pasture that the cows with the bull will be in for about the next week. As you can see, we've got a good mixture of forages out here. Like I said, orchard grass, red clover, a little bit of endophyte-free fescue, of course, dandelion. And this is going to help put on some good weight, give them all the minerals and nutrients they need, especially for the expected mamas. Calves ought to start hitting the ground here in another 4 to 5 weeks. And things will be warming up, hopefully drying out. And we'll have a real healthy and happy calf crop this year. So let's go get these ladies and the bull down here. I guess you could say they've been waiting patiently. They're quiet now. But as soon as I take down these spring wires down at the other end, they are going to be running over here. And I always enjoy seeing when we turn them into greener pastures. They just jump and buck around like little calves. Well, as you can see, they are more than ready to get across this cattle crossing over into the pond pasture. And of course, Sledge is down here. That's our bull. He's going to be leading the charge. So let me get these last 2 wires taken down. And then I should probably get out of the way. They are wasting no time getting over there to that pond pasture. There are some happy cows now. Obviously the younger ones a little more energetic, jumping around, get over there first. The mamas the expected mamas. Our oldest one there, that's Spunky, bringing up the rear. They are some happy cows now. Off to the races. 100% grass-fed Brahman Beefalo. This is how it's done, y'all.